Hello, my name is Brian of Hessens County, and I'm glad that you could join us again today for another TTRPG Talk short. This video series takes a look at tabletop role-playing games and related materials in short form. Today's game is from the recent Heartwarming Tabletop Bundle. This bundle on itch.io features games that the creators felt were calm, cozy, and uplifting, and I feel that today's game is definitely no exception. The name of the game is Home, created by Anders Kleeman, also known as Anders DH, on itch. Illustrations were provided by Jesse Wyridge. A simple, no-prep, multiplayer sort of tabletop board game. You and the other players pass through a map of a home, sort of describing how the characters have created it into a shared community space. Aside from the board itself, the game is practically just a single sheet game and does not require any dice or cards or other external materials. Each player starts off by sort of describing their character's bedroom with a particular focus on the details, helped by prompts that are provided on the board, like a soft friend for when you're lonely, or a poster on the wall of something that you love. Throughout this experience, you can also allow other players to help you describe details that you're bringing into this space, and then also help create NPCs that are sort of interwoven into your different characters' lives. Once the bedrooms have been sufficiently described to everyone's satisfaction, you move on to shared spaces in this tour of the home, moving through a kitchen, a patio and a garden, some liminal spaces like the driveway and entryway, and then finally several collective social spaces like a workshop, a game room, and then finally ending in the living room. Again, this game is built around sort of found family and community building. As such, you should be open, collaborative, and provide time to allow for silent thought and consideration while playing. This is definitely not a game to rush through, but instead is more of a meander. While the rules do not provide this suggestion, I think it would be a good idea to maybe occasionally foray back into other spaces as the players become more familiar with their characters and the joys and trials that they've faced so far in the lives that you're creating. On the topic of trials, though, the game does provide several recommendations on safety tools, but it does not give you the specific rules and things for safety. So I will put a link down below for the safety toolkit, which I have mentioned in previous videos if you wish to utilize that. It's also important to remember that the rules do not require that you stick to our reality when sort of describing your home. So you could pretty easily adapt the board itself to several different other settings, like maybe a fantasy or a science fiction setting, while you do not have to focus on making the space sort of realistic to what might be like in your own life. You still should probably try to make its size and some other elements pretty reasonable, especially considering the number of players at the table. After all, it would be kind of difficult to find shared elements in social spaces if your group lives together in some sort of massive McMansion or castle or something. Again, this game is from the Heartwarming Tabletop Bundle, so if you would like to get Home along with 67 other items, you can definitely check out the link in the description down below. I hope to describe a couple of other games from this bundle between now and when it completes, so keep an eye out for those. Now, go and make that house a home, and don't forget to rate your itch purchases.
If you would like to show your support for this channel or for the Hessens County blog, in the description down below, you will find links to the channel coffee and also the itch store. Please feel free to take a look, and thank you for your support.